Hi, my name is Dan Andersson and I'm the CEO and President of Leo. I wanted to take about 10, maybe 15 minutes to explain to you what the Leo Tower program is all about, because this is a business and an industry of Chinese whispers, and the story gets better and better and better, which is fantastic. It's a reflection of our members' enthusiasm. But this is the recording to set the record straight and make sure that you understand exactly why this is so exciting and why this has got such potential to really transform many people's lives, including maybe your own. Now, Leo is a business that is about LEO. That's our strapline, and that's what our business mantra is all about, if you like, that we have products in the learning space where e-learning, entrepreneurship training, seminars, all of our technology products, all of them fit in with this learning stance vis-a-vis our products. And that means that our product offering is exciting enough in its own right to build a huge global business, and I think we've proven that over our first year of being in business. But in addition to that, we have a very strong earning platform, because our basic premise is you learn first, then you can earn money. If you're not yet earning enough money, maybe you need to learn how to go out and make money, and that's what Leo wants to help you achieve and do. So the learn-earn part of our plan is very well established. We have a very dynamic compensation plan. We have a business model that is proven, and we have a dynamic pass-up scenario that's going on in a couple of our pilot markets where 100% of commissions are redistributed to people who are helping to make those sales happen. So 100% of the commissions stay in the network, which is again something that is absolutely mind-blowing until you start to analyze how that works. And so our earning platform is very much in place. But the ownership side of our business, because we're saying that the reason that you want to learn is so that you can earn, so that you can end up owning something. And this learn, earn, own is what Leo is all about. Now, the ownership side of our business was always to do with helping people set up their own business or acquiring something that they owned outright, that they had some sort of return on investment on. And through the Leo Tower project, we've come full circle on that initial promise of our business, where the Leo Tower program is really the thing that sets our business apart from anything else that's out there. All companies have products, all companies have an opportunity for affiliates or members or distributors or people to participate and earn, but only in Leo can you get through to something where you actually own something of real value in the real world. Now, the construction for how this works in a business model sense is that Leo is a company that is marketing products and selling e-learning products and doing all of the activities that go with building a global network and doing those things. But what we're establishing is a second company called Leo Tower AG, and this company's business scope is to do and pursue opportunities in property development. Now, this company is capitalizing on the age-old truism that all of us know to be true, that for security, for long-term, you want to get to a stage where you are a man or woman of property. Nothing can impact your family's well-being and your financial well-being better than becoming an asset-rich person who owns property and then has this as something as a solid base in your life, on top of which all of your business activities kind of goes. I've noticed that in China there's a huge drive towards personal ownership of assets and property and businesses. And the investment model of the investment psyche is, if you can do something like this and end up with assets that you own, you have something that you can give to your children, you have something that will give you and generations to come a benefit. And this is what the Leo ownership program is all about. Now, how does this work? Well, we have a one-to-one contract with Leo Tower AG, and we are allowed to use the Leo Tower AG pre-shares as part of our marketing activities. And that means that as people hit certain ranks and rungs in our marketing plan, we can award them with pre-shares free of charge. This is an incentive-driven business, so we're not selling shares directly, or rather our members are not selling shares directly, but we are awarding them for high performance. And this means that as part of a fundraising activity over the next 1, 2, 3 and 4 years, Leo Tower AG is raising the funds to build some phenomenal property opportunities. Now, as part of that, our hero project, our kind of vision, if you like, our business vision is to build Leo Tower. And we have some unique designs for that, and it's right on brand with us. We have some initial agreements in principle with people who have property in Dubai, where we are now engaged formally with raising funds to do this project. But you don't build one of these towers with a shoestring budget. You have to raise some significant sales. So on the back of building sales in Leo, part of the sales proceeds we are opting to put into Leo Tower, and for the members who are then giving these awards, they are getting Leo Tower pre-shares. These pre-shares will be released in a series of tranches where the initial people who are benefiting this program are obviously benefiting with a huge leveraged positive expectation that these could do fantastically well, if you like. If we're talking about £1 per share of the pre-share issuance, then in later tranches that will certainly go up to 2, 4, 8, whatever the right number is. And I can make no promises, but I can say that the people who are getting involved now are getting the most leverage in terms of a return on these pre-shares. The people who come in later will be coming in with the added security of knowing that our tower is up, it's being built, the foundations are in place, you can see the structure, we'll have the camcorders on site, so there'll be less risk for those people, but also possibly less return, certainly compared to the early adopters, people watching this program here now. Now, what we're doing is a fundraising activity here then, and that is fully compliant with German legislation, fully compliant with most of the markets that we've evaluated. But what we're doing is something that this tower project is going to be 3-4 years in the making at least. Part of the stepping stone process to this is that we'll do a number of EU projects. There's a good time now to buy property especially in southern Europe, in places like Portugal, Spain, Greece, even Cyprus. There's a big incentives to incentivize investors to come to the market and purchase property. For instance, in Greece, if you were to purchase a property for 500,000, you would get automatic, more or less, citizenship in Greece, with all the benefits of being part of the EU and an EU passport can bring to you. In Spain, the proposed level of investment to get a golden visa, which then converts into absolute automatic travel rights within Europe and later can convert into an actual EU passport, is the proposed level is 165,000 euros. Now imagine then, within this year, that Leo launches the Spanish project. And this is a beautiful swimming pool with units around this pool and hacienda type Spanish properties where you can, through your Leo activities, you can earn shares that you could redeem against property ownership. You could also be encouraging people and knowing people who want to invest in this straight away because they know that they want to get an EU passport in the fullness of time. So they think that 160,000 euros for a beautiful property in Spain could be a very, very good investment for them and their family, with the added benefits that can go with that. This is what we're doing as stepping stones for Leo Tower. This is stepping stones to Leo Tower 1. Leo Tower 1 will definitely be in Dubai, the way the current property markets and trends seem to be going at the moment. But Leo Tower 2 could be somewhere else, and Leo Tower 3, 4, 5, etc. could be all over the world. And this for me is something that is phenomenal, because I know that in direct selling and in social media terms, you can build big numbers very, very quickly now. And that means that we will build a Leo members base of millions of people who in a sense are using crowdsourcing dynamics to do fundraising to acquire assets for the benefit of the member base, for the benefit of the shareholders of the company. Now, it could be that you don't want to redeem your shares or we don't have enough to get a meaningful property, but what you then have is a stake in a property company that's driven through an alliance or a contract with a sister company. And a property company in 2013, 14, 15 can only do well. Some of the projections that are out there in the world today about property and how the property market is now starting to come back means that this is an absolute no-brainer. If you can be involved with an entrepreneurial startup like Leo, who's got a stake in the property market through Leo Tower AG, this in itself could be phenomenal. Now, as we go forward and as we raise the funds and as we start to build the project, you will see the evidence of what I'm talking about here. This is an initial video that I'm creating here for you, so you can understand a little bit what this is about. So you don't believe that you are getting an apartment just like this. You have to work hard, you have to do something. But if you do something, and if you become one of our leaders and building a global business with us, you can benefit in so many different ways. Just from your raw commissions, if you like, but also from a property stake, both as part of the Leo Tower share program, but as well at the top of our plan, you can actually participate and get a property in Dubai, which is what we want to do as well, that our leaders will each, at the highest levels of our plan, get a property like this for themselves and their family to enjoy, both in the short term and in the long term. So Leo, to learn, to earn and to own something, this business vision is what's driving all of our interest now, where almost 100 countries, members from 100 countries are logging in every day to our website, where we're just getting our biggest traction now into the European markets, into the South Asian markets, to the Middle Eastern markets, to the African markets, and with so many hits on our website from South America and North America, it's not even funny. So you are looking at something at the right time and at the right place, and I wish you every success when you explore our business model.